Or hell, you might be walking, might slap your ass. You know, that's my woman. You know, as long as they don't have more red flags in the Chinese parade, I'm good. Okay. So I don't want a Marlboro woman. I don't want a Newport woman. I don't want a Virginia Slims woman. And the feet look good too.
Oh, thank
girl,
you. Thank you.
I noticed. Hey.
Look, over $100.
Hey.
I can say.
You know, I want our investment to be more powerful than the SP 500.
You just too big for me.
Well, I do like my guys just a little bit more slimmer. You have maybe a little bit too much energy because I can be vibrant as well, and then it just might be too much. So
Your energy is everything, and it's just I don't feel anything for you.
Okay. You know, some people like a Mercedes. Some people like a Lexus. The Mercedes is beautiful, but I prefer a Lexus.
And she was brutally murdered, and my father just died earlier this year.
Like the butterflies, and when I first see that person, and it's like, oh, that's my man, my man, my man.
Some great times, those bad times overshadowed that.
Love. You got to keep your hands on me or else, you know what I'm saying, somebody else will.
Yeah, let's go, okay, let's go. Yeah. She wanna make me her wife, but I don't wanna be her wife, okay. Slide by in the motherfucking range, I do the dash in the vintage, yeah.
YouTube, what is good with y'all? I'm back again with another Pop the Balloon reaction video. Let me know down in the comments what you think about this video. Let me know what else I should be reacting to. 98% of y'all is not subscribed, so if you fuck with the video, then tap in and subscribe. Make sure you like the video and check out my playlist to see my other Pop the Balloon reaction videos. Without further ado, let's get right into it.
Hello, welcome in.
Thank you.
What's your name?
Hey, my name's Darnell.
Darnell, how old are you?
I'm 47.
Okay. And now, Darnell, what do you do?
But before I get started, let me take my glasses off so the ladies could see my eyes.
Right. We don't need no pops on that.
Okay.
Okay.
What I do is I'm a military veteran.
Nice. Thank you for your service.
And paratrooper airborne. So I went from serving my country to now I do landscaping. So serving the community, making yards look beautiful.
Okay.
I enjoy doing that.
Nice. Now, what are some things you like to do for fun?
Oh, man, what do I like to do for fun? I'm a really simple guy.
Okay.
I enjoy simple things. First of all, waking up every morning is fun for me because somebody didn't wake up this morning.
Right.
We don't want to take life for granted. So I always start my day off with a freshly brewed cup of coffee.
Okay.
I enjoy that. I have a Doberman. He's a dog. His name is Cruz. He's a European Doberman. I like taking him downtown for walks and, you know, just enjoying the view. I like going to restaurants. I enjoy working out. So from the smallest things to the biggest things, and I like to travel.
Okay. All right. Now, what are some things you look for in a woman?
Things I look for a woman that is feminine, beautiful, and inspirational. A woman that I could come home to and she's my peace. A woman that values a relationship just as much as I value a relationship.
Okay.
I want a woman that would invest in me like I would invest in her. You know, I want our investment to be more powerful than the SP 500. I want our investment to be more powerful than Warren Buffett's best stock. That's what I want. I want a woman that's going to invest in me, and I promise, ladies, if I get the opportunity, I will invest in y'all too. Whoever's for me.
All right. Now, what are some deal breakers?
Some deal breakers. Well, there was a commercial back in the day, the Marlboro man, that's to smoke. You know?
Okay.
So I don't want a Marlboro woman. I don't want a Newport woman. I don't want a Virginia Slims woman. I want, so smoking cigarettes, I don't want the house smelling like cigarettes or my car smelling like cigarettes.
Okay.
So that's something that I don't want. They smoke weed, whatever, people do that. Don't really care about that. But the cigarettes, I want a woman that has emotional intelligence. I think that's very important. I don't want a woman that owns I think colorful here, so Miami ladies, a emotional time machine. What do I mean by that? If we get over something, we have an argument, but we talk it through. I want us to move on. I don't want it to be like 2 weeks, 3 weeks later, we're back there. We win the time machine. I don't want to do that. So a woman that has emotional intelligence and, you know, as long as they don't have more red flags in the Chinese parade, I'm good.
All right.
Hey.
Okay, so we did get a few pops.
That's okay.
Let's go on over there and see why they ended up popping.
He has a great personality. Like, this is maybe like one of the most energetic, like positive people that has ever gone on the show. And I feel like he seems confident. I feel like he might be a little nervous, but because he's so positive and like funny and bright, he seems like he's I I don't know, like he just has no issues with confidence. Even though I bet if we asked him, he probably would say that he feels like a little nervous. And, you know, he's a landscaper, so he probably has benefits coming in from being in the military. So he's probably doing pretty well financially. And, you know, I don't know, like I just feel like he's a good catch. His deal breakers are all very reasonable. He's very funny. I don't really, but I feel like based on how he looks, I don't know, maybe because he's a little heavier that women might not like him. But I feel like also we see a lot of women on the show where they want a man that's like more heavier set. So I don't know, like let's see what they have to say.
Let's start here with your name
Yes,
and
ma'am.
age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
I'm Katrina and I'm 46.
Hey, Katrina, how you doing? Good.
I love your energy. You is just so bubbly. I'm not gonna lie, I love it. But you just too big for me.
Okay.
But other than that, I love the energy.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
All right, now is Katrina someone that's your type?
Oh, absolutely. If I was in the grocery store, you would catch my eye. I mean, you would. I'll take a
Thank
second
you.
look. So by that initial, yeah, you're absolutely my type.
Thank you.
Thank you. We got another. Oh, okay, right here. That was a quiet pop. All right, your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
Hi, I'm Janice. I'm 40. I ended up popping my balloon. I do like your energy. I think you're very vibrant. But for me, you have maybe a little bit too much energy because I can be vibrant as well, and then it just might be too much. So I prefer somebody that's a bit calmer.
Okay.
And that can also calm my energy down because sometimes I can go real hard. Not in a bad way. I just, I have a lot of energy as well. And also, I do like my guys just a little bit more slimmer. But that's about it. I think you have a very beautiful smile, and yeah, you're very pleasant to be around. But yeah, it just might be competing energy. That's about it.
Thank you.
All right, now is she someone that's your type?
Well, to be as transparent as my coffee pot,
Yes.
yes, she would be my type. And I'm not just saying that, to say it, but if I was at the gas station, I saw you pumping gas, I would notice you. So
Would you
yeah.
pump my gas for me?
Hey, if I was your man, I would. Absolutely.
Fair enough. I love it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We got another.
That surprises me that she said she has like a lot of energy because she seemed like kind of a more chill, like shy personality. But maybe that's just something she's holding back for us since we don't really know her that well. She's not used to being in front of the camera. I feel like these two women, they look better than most of the other women in the lineup. So maybe that gives them an extra pass or whatever. They think in their mind they have an extra pass. But I feel like he's a good catch. And, not even just him, like the other men that have come along and they've popped on those men too. And I feel like they're just too picky. And both of them said he was too overweight. But then I hear women talking about how they want a man that's more heavy. And I just feel like they're so particular about so many things. They have so many standards, and that's why they are single and on this show.
Another pop over here. Your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
My name is Phoenix Lemon. I'm 48, and thank you for your service. I popped my balloon because of the Doberman. I'm not an animal. I got allergies and try to be poor. But everything you said, the values, the belief system, I agree with wholeheartedly, and you look very, very nice.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, now is Phoenix someone that's your type?
She's attractive, so yes, I know I sound like a dead horse, but she's attractive, and I would definitely approach you, be like, "Hey, my name's Darnell. How are you?" And I would try. So yes, absolutely. And you have a good energy about you.
Thank you.
You really do. So thank you.
Thank
Yeah. Now we got one more down here. Your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
Hi, my name is Kathleen, and I'm 40. Hi. I ended up popping because, you're not really my type. You're bubbly, your energy is everything, and, it's just I don't feel anything for you.
Okay.
So that's pretty much it.
Okay.
Alrighty. Now is Kathleen someone that's your type?
No, she's not really my type as far as just initial attraction, but she seems like just how she answered the question. She wasn't disrespectful, and she seems like she's a quality woman, but she's just not my type. It's kind of like this. You know how we drive cars? Some people like a Mercedes. Some people like a Lexus. The Mercedes is beautiful, but I prefer a Lexus. So that's how it is.
Okay, you're a Mercedes girl. All right, let's head on back. Okay, so we do have 4 balloons left unpopped. I'm gonna go ahead
I
and
just feel like he elaborates a lot on all his answers. Like, I'm surprised more women haven't popped off of that, because usually when a guy talks to the other girls too much, they take it as like an offense and they want to pop their balloon because of that. So I'm surprised. I mean, I think he's doing it in the right way. He's not getting too like over obsessive over a particular woman that popped on him, but I think he's respectful. And I was surprised that girl Phoenix with the blonde hair, she popped because of the dogs. Like, I was assuming she was going to have the same answer as the other 2 women in the frame right now that popped. But she actually, I mean, that's a very reasonable reason to want to pop your balloon. Like, you know, you have allergies. He has a dog. He's not giving up his dog. That makes sense. And then this man went into a whole story about the Lexus and the Mercedes. Like, he did not need to say all that. He could have just said, she's not my type. We get what you mean by it.
have you ask the remaining ladies a question to help you narrow it down.
Okay. I'm big on childhood upbringing. And I think that develops some, helps develop your character. So it's a 2-part question. How would you describe your childhood? And what is a fond memory that you had of your childhood?
Okay. All right. Let's start right over here. Your name and age and the answer to this question.
Hi, my name is Risa, and I'm 43 years old. I was in foster care growing up, and my mom died when I was 10. And she was brutally murdered, and my father just died earlier this year. Gosh, out of all the questions, I wasn't expecting to talk about my upbringing. Foster care was tough. I did eventually find my biological family, and a lot of us live out here now. I'm from Minneapolis, Minnesota, by the way of Detroit. I was born in Detroit, Michigan. I love family. We don't always have the best relationship. I'm not always the easiest to get along with, because I do have boundaries, and I'm getting better with enforcing my boundaries. But I am very family oriented. I just get tired of being the one that's kind of always trying to force everyone to get along, or, putting my emotions to the back. I love my family dearly. I love them, but we're still trying to find our way. But I'm very family oriented, and I have a strong community. I have a strong support system. I have a huge family on both sides in Detroit, Michigan, and Minneapolis, Minnesota, and also in here in Arizona. I love everyone, regardless if we get along or not. But yeah, like, it is what it is. You have to take what you're given and roll with it. And with my background now that I'm studying behavioral health, is because of everything that I grew up in my past. I'm really trying to understand where we're at mentally, so it's helping me deal with certain issues I had growing up, and it's actually helping me find myself and find a place where I'm comfortable with addressing certain situations with family members. But it gets tough, but it has to happen. So that's where I'm at.
Okay, thank you for sharing that.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank
ma'am.
you.
Okay, let's go down over here. Your name and age and the answer to this question.
Hi, so my name is Kiki, and I also hail from Detroit, Michigan. What up, doe? I love that. And I came from an awesome upbringing. I had a 2-parent home. My father was military or Air Force. Shout out to my Air Force men. And being that I had the privilege of coming from a 2-parent home, I was able to be raised with morals and values and things of that nature. My mother ran the household. My father was the leader, the provider. So that's what I leaned to. And I had an awesome upbringing. Okay, nice. So like, I couldn't ask for anything more other than to have a partner who had similar values. My parents always told me to find someone who was equally yoked. So that is very important to me, and I was excited that you asked that question.
All right. And then we did get 2 pops down.
I feel like that just puts people in an awkward situation. Like the tall girl at the end, she was like talking about her foster care and both her parents died, and it was like a very like heartbreaking story. And you want to say like, oh, you know, she's recovered from this. She's a really strong person. She was able to make it through that. But on the other hand, you have somebody that's just like had a good upbringing and, you know, has good values. And I guess it's just a personal preference, but I feel like for me, I would probably pick the person that just had a good upbringing, because I feel like it would just, that's more similar to my upbringing. And like, I just feel like a lot of times people haven't really overcame the trauma that they have experienced in their life. So I try to find people that have less trauma, because I want to just date somebody that hasn't had to deal with that, or maybe they've dealt with some lighter traumas, but she's had to deal with some really deep things. And if you're her husband, then you're going to have to help her work through those things. And is that something that you want to be a part of? But let me know in the comments, what do you think? Would you rather have somebody that's overcome some really tough challenges in their life, or would you rather have somebody that just came from a good upbringing? I don't know. Let me know what y'all think.
Down here, let's start here with your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
My name is Regina. I'm 37. Nice to meet you. Yeah, I pop you. Nice looking. Your question, I say it holds value. I do have a decent upbringing, but I did come from foster care. So, but I have went through therapy. Yeah. So. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. And then did you pop your balloon because of the question he asked, or?
I wouldn't say the question he asked per se, because I'm healed from my past. I'm 37, right? That's, 20 some years ago. But yeah, I'm 37. So it wasn't more so popping my balloon for his question. Not so physically on the initial attraction, let me say that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
So I want to be like the butterflies, and when I first see that person, and it's like, oh, that's my man, my man, my man. Yeah, but yeah.
Okay. Got it. Now, is she someone that's your type?
I'm going to say no. And the reason I'm going to say no, if I had to think about it, then,
Of course.
But, as far as, what she just said and everything and your upbringing and whatnot, you do have a good, vibrant energy about
Thank you.
And,
Thank you.
Yeah, you definitely do.
Yeah, God holding me, and I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, your feet look good, too.
Oh, thank
Girl,
you.
come on, girl.
Thank
Hey.
you.
I noticed. Hey,
Look, over $100.
Hey.
I can say, clock that.
you look good. Look good.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Outside the teeth,
All right, thank you. And then we did get one more back here. Your name and age and why.
Oh my goodness, what is up with these dudes on this show and the foot fetishes? I just don't get it. They always be talking about the feet. And also I'm surprised that so many people have been through foster care. Damn, I forgot what I was gonna say, but I mean, she seems like, dang, I can't remember what I was gonna
You
say.
end up popping your balloon.
I'm Tina, and I'm 42. And me popping my balloon had nothing to do with you at all. I love your personality. I love the way how you feel, how you give the energy. It's like you feel as though you give me the same energy that I give you, plus some. And I really like that about you. The reason why I popped my balloon was because of the question. That question is very deep for me because my upbringing was not good. And I had a lot of difficult times in my upbringing. Even though I did have some great times, those bad times overshadowed that. So that's very deep for me. And I feel as though it's not a question that I would avoid being in a relationship with someone. I would definitely go into that, because you got to know who you with, you know what I mean? So, but as far as in this setting, that was just a little bit too deep for me as of right now, if you can understand that. Yeah.
Yeah, I understand that, and I accept the premise of how you feel, and your feeling is valid, and I take that and everything. And then ask if would she be my type? No, she wouldn't really be my type, but I think that you are gorgeous.
Thank you.
It's the same thing about the car analogy. I might like a Mercedes, and you might be a Mercedes, but I might want a neon Dodge. Who knows? So yeah.
Okay.
And I like that red.
Oh, thank you.
That pop, add some pop.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Oh my God, this guy is just too funny. But what I was gonna say about the other girl in the brown is that she's talking about this butterfly effect. Like I feel like a lot of women, they be like, "Oh, I want my man to just jump out at me when she comes in the room," and it's like it's not a really like logical expectation or like a logical standard. Like it's something that you can't really put your finger on. And when you're 37, maybe that's the reason why you're single at 37. Maybe we need to change our standards and go off of somebody's energy and give them a little bit of grace when it comes to their physical appearance. But at the same time, maybe that's not a good thing because they're just going to make that man's life miserable. But I just feel like it's something that I hear and I'm just like, oh my God. Like, I get it if you're 25 or younger, maybe even if you're in your late 20s. But when you're 37, 40 years old, maybe it's time to let the butterflies go.
All right. Let's go ahead and ask these ladies another question.
Oh man, okay. Another question. Ladies, would you consider yourself a affectionate type woman? I'm a very affectionate type man. I like to hug. If I'm driving the car, my left hand may be on the steering wheel, my right hand might be rubbing your legs. Let's say you're in the kitchen, I might reach up behind you, give you a kiss on the neck, or hell, you might be walking, might slap your ass. That's my woman. So, are you a affectionate type woman?
Okay, start there and come back this way.
Okay.
Hi, thank you for that question. Not only am I affectionate, I am spontaneous. So that is a deal breaker for me. I want you to touch me, grab me, love me, hug me, all the above. Like you got to keep your hands on me or else, somebody else will.
Oh. Okay. I'll do it.
Like it.
All right, what about over here?
I'm a very affectionate woman. I am very touchy-feely if you're my person. If you're not my person, no, not at all. And I have, I don't know, like I don't want to say that I'm like, but I'm like back out of my space. If you're not my person, you're not my person, and you're not my person. Oh, sorry.
Okay. So what made you say he's not your person?
I'm just not feeling the whole, like, I don't know. Okay. Not to say that, I don't know. Just not like right now. But you're an awesome guy. You're handsome.
Thank you.
You're clean cut. You're put together. I love your personality. Yeah, this is all new. So
Yeah.
we'll see.
Okay. All right. No problem. Let me have you scoot on that way. Scoot on over. Let me have you come.
Oh my goodness, like it's just crazy. That's why I feel like she has to overcome the trauma in her life. Like it really seems like she's really not ready to date. Like I'm sorry that she's gone through the stuff that she's gone through, but you gotta come into a new relationship healed. And I feel like she just didn't really give any reason for why she popped her balloon. And even the way she just popped her balloon, it was like a kid or something like popping their balloon. And I don't know, it didn't strike me as like a mature thing that a woman her age should be doing. It struck me as like, I don't know, like I'm just like gonna impulsively pop and I can't really explain because she said she found him attractive. She liked his energy. She liked all these things about him and she didn't come up with one reason why he's not her person. So I don't know. I don't get it. But also, I don't like how the other girl said, if you don't put your hands on me, keep your hands on me, then somebody else will. Like, it just struck me as toxic. Like, she just gives toxic energy to me. I don't know. What do y'all think?
Come on up here. We're going to ask more questions up here.
Okay.
See if this is a match. All right. Any questions between the two of you?
I do. I have a question. Do you have any kids and how many?
I don't have any kids. I just have a dog.
All right, well, that's it.
Okay. Are you good? Any questions on your end? You don't have any?
Well, she probably wouldn't be a match for me.
Okay.
And the reason why she wouldn't be a match for me is, it's funny. love her response and her personality, and it seemed like we jive a lot, like as far as like kindred spirits and everything like that. But I have to have a initial attraction. I only get one woman in my life, so I got to make sure the woman that I'm with, I'm Gucci. So, you know, that's the reason why. And, you know, but other than that, you know, that's why.
Okay. That's fine. That's perfect. Oh.
Yeah. And I'll have you head back over there. Thank you. Oh.
Oh, I like her. Oh my God.
He's a Leo. We wouldn't have never worked.
All right. Well, that is all the balloons popped, unfortunately, but we do thank you for coming on. Let's give it up for him, ladies. I'll take the mic. Thank you.
That was like almost reality television. Like at the end, like it didn't even seem real. Like the way he's like has to say, "I'm Gucci. I only get one woman." Like you don't. I mean, I guess he's saying when he gets married to somebody, he's actually gonna stick with them. But I don't know. I feel like you can have people getting divorced. People be having multiple ex-wives, new wife type shit. But let me know down in the comments what you think about this episode. Should they have matched? Or was he right for not matching with her? Let me know. And let me know what else I should be reacting to. Subscribe if you made it to the end of the video. Like the video and check out my playlist to see my other Pop the Balloon reaction videos. I'm going to get up out of here. Hope y'all have a great day. Peace.
Oh, here, let's go, okay, go. Yeah. She wanna make me her wife, but I don't wanna be her wife, okay. Slide by in the motherfucking range, I do the dash in a vintage, yeah.